Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on the astrological forecast for tomorrow, April 17th, 2025.
Mm.
And we're using insights from Tarot by High C as our guide.
Yeah, it gives a really interesting perspective. We'll look at the daily mindset, some emotional challenges maybe.
Oh, and that big shift, Mars moving into Leo.
Exactly. And a couple of specific alignments later in the day.
So the mission today really is to get a handle on these key energies. Figure out how to use them for maybe some personal growth, making decisions.
Without getting lost in all the technical jargon, just the essentials.
Perfect. So let's kick things off with the morning mindset. What's the vibe?
Well, it looks like things could feel more creative, maybe more intuitive,
Okay.
but maybe logic takes a little bit of a backseat. Your imagination might be firing on all cylinders.
Which sounds great for some things.
Definitely. Like
Yeah.
creative brainstorming, that sort of thing. But there's a heads up, too.
Ah, okay. What's that?
Emotions could get, well, a bit amplified, easily blown out of proportion.
Hmm.
And it might be harder to sort of tell where your feelings end and someone else's begin. Boundaries could feel a bit fuzzy.
So high creativity, high emotion. Need to stay grounded.
That's the balance. Embrace the optimism, that enthusiastic feeling, but, keep one foot firmly planted in reality.
Are there specific pitfalls to watch out for? They're like overdoing it.
Yes, exactly that. The forecast mentions a risk of overindulging, maybe overcommitting your time or energy,
Okay.
or just having really inflated expectations about what can happen, maybe taking on way too much.
Mm-hmm. Overestimating things.
Yeah, or overestimating your control.
Yeah.
And there could be this undercurrent of wanting to feel important, maybe exert a bit of
I
power.
gotcha. So enthusiasm is good, but don't let it run away with you.
Precisely. Channel it. Don't just inflate it.
All right, let's shift gears to the bigger picture. This Mars entering Leo transit, it starts tomorrow, April 17th.
Yeah, and it lasts for about 6 weeks, right through to June 17th. It's a significant energetic shift.
6 weeks. Okay. What's the core feeling of Mars in Leo? Think. Ignition is like your inner fire is really getting stoked. A desire for recognition, for creative expression.
So wanting to be seen, wanting to create.
Exactly. And feeling more passionate about things. You might feel bolder about going after what you want or defending your values.
Sounds empowering, like a
Like-
confidence boost.
Absolutely. Could feel like a real surge in self-confidence, maybe feeling more drawn to leadership roles, wanting to step up.
Okay.
But, and this is crucial, there's the ego side of Leo to consider.
Right, the potential downside.
Mm-hmm. The passion is great, but you need to lead with your heart authentically. Avoid getting tangled up in, ego battles.
So don't start drama just to prove you're right.
Exactly. Pride can be really high, and it's easy to get into fights just for the sake of it. Watch out for that.
Good point.
Yeah.
What else during these 6 weeks?
Well, with Mars involved, watch for impulsive reactions. That competitive streak might get dialed up too. And maybe wanting attention, but perhaps not always for the most constructive reasons. It's about why you want the spotlight. So it can empower genuine leaders.
Yes. Creative, heart-centered leaders can really thrive, but it could also amplify, intimidation tactics if someone's not self-aware.
Right. The energy can be used either way.
Exactly. The big call here is to do something bold. It's a really favorable time to launch something, to lead, to really pursue your goals with conviction.
So connect with what you truly desire and just go for it.
Yes. Embrace your passions, but also, importantly, allow for some relaxation, some playfulness. Leo loves to enjoy life too.
Okay. Bold action, but also enjoyment. And you mentioned something about fear fading.
Yeah, doubt and fear might feel less present. There's this emerging need to step up and lead, own your power, act from who you truly are.
Authenticity seems key here.
Totally. And there's this interesting link. It might bring up stuff from last fall.
Oh, like challenges resurfacing?
Potentially themes or echoes from around, say, October, November last year.
Hmm.
But the opportunity now is to see them differently,
How so?
with a fresh perspective. You've grown since then, right?
Yeah.
The old version of you, the one who faced those challenges then, isn't who you are now.
That's a really useful reframe, viewing it through the lens of evolution. Okay, let's quickly hit those specific alignments for tomorrow. First, in the morning, Sagittarius moon opposite Jupiter. Quick take.
That just doubles down on that potential for overconfidence or maybe excessive expectations we talked about earlier.
Right. So enjoy the optimism, but check your plans are realistic.
Yep. Ground yourself.
And then tonight, Sagittarius moon square Venus. What kind of tension could that bring?
That could create a little friction. Maybe between your emotional needs, what you feel you need, and what's going on in your relationships.
Or finances.
Or finances, yeah.
Hmm.
A possible tug of war there.
Mm.
Balancing your desires with practical stuff and maybe other people's needs.
Okay, makes sense. So wrapping it all up for tomorrow, we've got this mix. Heightened creativity, maybe some emotional sensitivity in the moment.
That intuitive flash.
Balanced with this longer term, like energetic push from Mars and Leo for bold action and self-expression.
Right. A real call to step forward.
And the key is awareness. Being aware of potential overconfidence, especially in the morning, and navigating any tensions around relationships or money later on.
Exactly. It's a dynamic mix.
Yeah.
Needs awareness, but also encourages you to actually do something.
Perfect summary. So, here's a final thought for everyone listening. Considering this Mars and Leo energy kicking off, this call for bold action over the next 6 weeks, where do you feel that pull most strongly in your life?
Good question.
What's one small, truly authentic step you could take, even tomorrow, just to lean into that energy and start moving forward?
Yeah, something to really ponder.
Definitely. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.